thinking somebody from Brazil needs to explain this to me. Luigi's Misadventures 6. Previously in Luigi's Misadventures 5. Good lord, did they actually make 5? This reminds me of Land Before Time. How many of those did Disney make? Like a million? Good lord. Asteroid and Beetlejuice only found the first mirror shard in their journey. Now they join Luigi to find the mirror shards in this crazy world. Are you ready to rumble? Go, Luigi, for the great justice. B0 frames. B0 frames. Shinomori Town. Pleasant. Downright pleasant. That is one sick looking sheep, man. Cool effect on the roof here to make it look like a projected 3D object. Oh boy. 103 exits. They did the exact same thing on the outside. Nice, cool, three-dimensional touch. What is this? Secret scroll. If you find 82 exits in this game, you can unlock a secret about this temple. Very cool. Very Zelda 2 entrance vibe there. It has to be the most elaborate Yoshi's House beginning of a hack I've ever seen. Shinomori Forest 1. Ah, good old Donkey Kong Country 3 soundtrack. Lakeside. Swag points. Interesting, you can't actually knock these little Koopalings out of the shell. And before I praise anything or anyone, it's probably just a patch. The creator might not know how to code it all. Oh. Not bad for a first level, not bad at all. What are the odds that we play 2 hacks in a row that use this tune? So the whole fireball hitting enemies makes them turn into a, oh boy. I do not know what game this background is from, but it is pretty. Do tell, how am I supposed to get up there? Hey, there we go. That's the one of the biggest reasons I'll probably lose my checkpoint progress. Alright, confirmed checkpoint progress lost. 50% displeased with that decision. And then getting back to my original rant there, the number one biggest reason why I hate that exact thing happening when Mario gets a power-up or gets shrunk, everything freezes. Put another way, when you grab this, all input is frozen, so you can't jump. But at some point, you can then regain control, and then Mario, or in this case, Luigi, can in fact jump. But it disadvantaged the player in that instance because it was requiring a quick and precision jump right after getting shrunk. Now I love SMW2, I love the log sections that this is pulled directly from, but it just seems like the execution is pretty poor in this hack, and they fall just a little too fast. Like Mario, or once again, Luigi does not have time to platform them. You have to hit it as it's almost like spawning, because then it's just like this, drops like a rock. Aw, yeah. That definitely qualifies for swag, I think. Why look, yet another instance of you can't access the underbelly of this 45-degree angle pipe. I'm gonna say that so many times people are gonna demand, okay, show us what happens if you do go underneath a pipe like that in a ROM hack. Alright, so see, like recycling assets, recycling graphics, foreground tiles, background tiles, I mean we have some of the most unoriginally named levels here. I'm willing to bet the next level we hit is going to be the same title except for. Wow, oh look at that! I am proven wrong, I stand corrected. So far the levels themselves have been kind of honestly just a tad bit uninspiring, uninteresting to me. Again, like, it seems like this is copy-pasted from the last like 20 screens. We have exactly these 4 blocks in this exact same configuration and format The critic to my critiques might say, but Bjorn, if you look at the original SMW game, the names also had similarly boring titles, like you had Donut Plains 1, 2, 3, etc. And to that I would reply, yes, you are correct. But the original SMW title names were boring as well. Oh, rats. Oh, there, he's got more hits, baby. No! Shinomori Forest 4, I would have never guessed that would have been the next title. As I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by this homing missile. Bat, oh my, very nice Yoshi's Island soundtrack piece. Hey, look at this. Has anyone ever seen this 4-block configuration before? Maybe I was having a dream and saw it last night in a dream or something, or it was a dream within a dream, or it was a dream within a dream within a dream. So, has anyone ever seen 4 question mark blocks like this before? Not even talking about the recycling. Oh, look at this. Force number 5. No way. Is it the exact same tile set? Has anyone ever seen this 4-block configuration before? What? I was totally expecting this to be called Shinomori Castle. I just noticed the little overworld icon of Luigi. No matter which way, I love that. This is like a moonwalk. Woo! Let me walk backwards. There are some dangerous hazards in this school, like bullies who are students and bullies who are teachers who bully the students if the students haven't voted the right way. Has anyone ever seen this configuration of question mark blocks? Oh Lord, not the pencils, not the pencils! They say the pencil is more mighty than the sword, or maybe it's the pen is more mighty than the sword. But what happens when the pen runs out of ink? Yeah, that's just pro-pencil propaganda for you. Welcome to my schoolhouse. Do you want to study and earn good grades? Our educational, oh boy, system. Also, I'll use this mirror shard to make people come to this schoolhouse and study and learn forever. Yeah, once again here, me being the lowly student is correcting the grammar of this teacher. It's all fun and games until the teacher started throwing footballs at the students. It just instantly warps. Luigi defeated the Book Monster, and Astero found Bombastar Mirror Shard within its pages. Everyone is free from this cursed schoolhouse. Has anyone ever seen a configuration of question blocks like this before? Oh man, these ones are even faster. Oh, that's interesting. So, Red Koopas cannot walk off the edge, but since it like caught me shrinking and it was like on the edge there, it kind of, lost its coordinate a little bit and walked right off the edge after shrinking Luigi. That's actually pretty interesting how that happened. Has anyone ever seen this configuration of question blocks before? I think the creator of this hack knew that by this time I would have mercilessly made fun of them for their creation, and thus they stopped putting in the question blocks for me to get powered up. They're like, if that RPG fan is just gonna make fun of me, I'm not gonna put him in at all. Alright, what does the general consensus of people think? If I maybe activate a switch, do you think I could go into this pipe? Has anyone ever seen this configuration of question mark blocks before? Right, I think the purpose of this hack is to have like a million exits, And so if you're gonna have like 1,000,001 exits, you can't have like 1,000,001 different foreground sets or whatever. So it's like, that's why we have to have 10 levels of basically the same thing copy and pasted over one another in uninteresting and not very fun ways. Alright, so like we have, you know, like a pit and then like enemies, and then like a pit and then like enemies. And like, here's another section of a hammer bro. And then like another little, I forget what that enemy's called from SMW2, but then it's like another pit. Oh, and then another one of these lotus flower things. And then another pit. And then like another hammer bro. And then another pit. And then more Galoombas. And then, okay, I have never seen this question block configuration ever. So thankfully that is new and exciting. Oh yes, and then another pit and another hammer bro. And then another pit. Oh, and the checkpoint. You know, this idea actually just hit me. Because if I game over, I will lose my checkpoint progress, right? But, like, okay, what about putting this into my hack? Like, forget about this, whatever you call this. But let's say, like, I want, in my second project, I want the checkpoints to automatically be saved if you, like, you know, die or whatever. But then, what's the problem of force saving a checkpoint? Like, what if the player actually either A, wants to start from the beginning, or B, needs to because maybe I've hidden a secret or something closer to the beginning of the level? What would be cool, this idea, this genius idea that just came to me just now, once you flag the checkpoint, I think the player should be able to choose when entering the level, would you like to enter the level from the beginning or the checkpoint? And then of course this is going to go beyond the single vanilla one checkpoint per level. So when you open up a level and you flagged multiple checkpoints as you progress through the level, then you could choose from any given checkpoint you want at any given time. Is it just me, or is that an actually really awesome, cool idea? I get it, it's like a circus. Has anyone ever seen this 4-block configuration of question blocks ever in the history of the universe? You know, I have a new goal in life. No matter how long it takes, I have to beat this game. I have to 100% this game just to see how many 4-block configurations of question blocks they have in this game. We can like do a tally. We could have like Mario concussion points, swag points, and then the completely never copy and pasted the entire hack for question block points. I see the number 10 down at the bottom there. I think that is the number of exits we've tagged, probably. I tried to find as many nice things as I could about this hack, but yeah, this is definitely not my type of a hack. Believe it or not, I am actually curious to see what is the mission number 1, because this is the 6th one. What was the first one like? Because you would think after making 5 games, the quality of the 6th should be actually pretty good, so that makes me deeply curious. Well, if this is what the 6th game in the series looks like, what was the first one like? Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, this is Great Games Before Your Time.